Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video we'll talk about the Middle East and what's going on. You know, there's a lot of things happening in the Middle East right now, and Obama is a big player in there. You know, if you remember when the revolution started in the Middle East, in Egypt, if we can call it revolution, Obama right away, he was the first to put his knife in the back of Hosni Mubarak. You know what, Hosni Mubarak is an evil man. Don't think I'm defending him. But isn't it evil, more evil, to put your knife in the back of your friend? You know, when Obama invited Hosni Mubarak just a few months ago to the peace process between Israel and the Palestinian, at that time Hosni Mubarak was not a dictator. When Jimmy Carter, he went to Egypt and he shook hands with the president of Egypt at that time, which is Sadat. Sadat was not a dictator. You know, the hypocrisy in the world is, is amazing, and especially the hypocrisy the Democrat they practice. And you notice always that Muslim Brotherhood, they are in love with the Democratic Party. They are in love with it. Muslim Brotherhood, they will never support someone who is patriotic to USA and he loves this country. They will always go and vote Democrat. Jimmy Carter, he go every year many times to the West Bank. Have you ever heard about somebody try to kill him, assassinate him? How come? Give me a reason. This is the most dangerous place. This is it's controlled by Hamas, which means when you arrive in the airport right away, Hamas will welcome you. You know, you go in the airport to Israel, you have to cross the borders. You go to West Bank, the one will check your ID is Hamas. So how come Hamas welcome Jimmy Carter? I will tell you why. Because he is one of them. Not of Hamas, by the way. He is one of those fools who work for the propaganda of the Muslims. They knew how to use those fools very good. Now, Jimmy Carter might be the dummy man who is used by them because he is one of those who have a communist thinking. They want to have country who have no flag, have no ID, have no culture, have no language, a country where everybody can go and get naked. You know, this is the idea of a freedom of Democrat. You know, by the way, Democrat is two words. You know, I speak Arabic is my first language. It's like demok and rats. Anyway, I don't like rats, but what the Democrat do to America is exactly what the rats does. They try to bite America from every corner, and you will see they are taking side with the enemy of USA. And this is exactly what Obama is doing right now. Obama right away, he jumped to support the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. Even though the Muslim Brotherhood, by the way, they were not the one who lead that revolution. It was not them, but they hijack it as always. And you will see Obama, he go on TV for no reason, you know, and he says in TV, there is no worry from the Muslim Brotherhood. They're good. You know, when the head of your country says such a thing, it's mean there is a deal. There is an agreement. It's mean we are a team. You know, if you do not know politics, you know, educate yourself a little bit. As an example, when your president don't speak about Saudi Arabia and he don't call the king of Saudi Arabia a dictator, it means there is a deal. But ask yourself, is the king of Saudi Arabia a dictator? He is. So how come he spoke against the president of Egypt? Give me a reason. If this is a dictator, if you are going to speak against every dictator, here we go. Speak about the biggest dictator in the world. Who dare to say no to the king of Saudi Arabia? Even the country is called by the family name. Have you ever heard about country? Have no name except the last name of the king. Like, is there is more proof about how dictatorship it is, this country as a system? Is the king of Jordan, he's democratic? No. Saddam Hussein was supported by USA for long, even by Republican, by the way, due to the ignorant, you know, of the West. And I don't want to go back, you know, but American, they made a lot of stupid mistakes. Both of them, Democrat and Republican. But the Democrat, they do it on purpose to harm America. Republican, they do it based in ignorance, in stupidity. You know, and I hope the Democrat and the Republican will change. And I hope the Republican, they will not vote for a bunch of dummies who do not know how to say two words together, who do not know about history, who do not know about religion. Because a leader, to be a leader, you have to understand the word. If you don't bring me a businessman, like, they are speaking now about a person, he is a real estate business. I have no problem with you to be very rich and to be a businessman, very successful, because that maybe will help the economy of the country, because you are a successful man, you know how to make business go good. But if you are ignorant in politics, ignorant in history, ignorant in religion, ignorant in what's going on, you will destroy the country. Countries can be destroyed, even the most powerful ones, by a bad leader. Trust me, bad leader can destroy the most powerful country. And this is exactly what Obama is trying to do. Obama, he is not a bad leader because he is ignorant. No, Obama is a very smart man. He's very intelligent. He knew exactly how to fool those naive Americans. He hate America on purpose. He do it in purpose. And the proof, you give me one reason. What Obama he shared with the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt, the Muslim Brotherhood in America, the Muslim Brotherhood in Jordan, and the Muslim Brotherhood in Syria. You will see now that the American government right away, they went in TV and they are threatening the Syrian government, and they put already sanction on them. You know, guys, you might not be too much in favor of the Syrian government, but let me tell you something maybe you don't know, and I'm sure you don't know. The Syrian government is not a religious government. Actually, they are against Islam, and I assure you that. In a certain point, the father of this president, if a woman, she is wearing hijab or a burqa, the police, they will take it off by violence. This is how much they are against Islam. Then somebody will say, then why they supported Hamas and supported Hezbollah, and they take a side with Iran? This is have an explanation too, because the stupid American leaders through years, they always take a side with the Muslims. The leaders of these countries are not Muslim Sunnis. They don't care for religion. Turkey was blocking their borders with the Syrian. Iraq at that time was run by Saddam Hussein. He is a very Sunni, and he sent hundreds of thousands of people who they are trained in Iraq just to do bombing in Syria, and thousands of people die because of that. The King of Jordan, he supported the Muslim Brotherhood, big deal. It was the way of all the money and the weapon come from Saudi Arabia through his borders to go to Syria. Saudi Arabia is the center of the Muslim Brotherhood, who they are functioning in Syria. So this guy, he found himself surrounded. Muslim Sunni, they are from everywhere, and they are trying to destroy him. What do? America is against you, Europe is against you, Turkey is against you, Iraq against you, Saudi against you, Jordan against you. There's no one left. The only left is to play some games, to take side with your enemies. It's the same as Russia today help Iran, because always the West was taking side against Russia. And because you take side against me, I will take side with the one who is against you. It's a very, very well-known game. But what Obama is trying to do now is trying to establish a Muslim Brotherhood neighborhood around Israel. So he can surround Israel by the Muslim Brotherhood from every side. Already Hamas, they have an agreement with the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank and the other side. And now the Muslim Brotherhood, which Hamas, is taking over that territory. Jordan is controlled by most 75 to 80% of Muslim Brotherhood, and the king there, he have no power whatsoever. Syria, now the American leader, Obama, if we can call him American, he is working hard to give the hand for the Muslim Brotherhood, and that will make Israel surrounded by Hezbollah from the north, Muslim Brotherhood in Syria, Muslim Brotherhood in Jordan, Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. What is left to Israel? Nothing. Obama's plan is to surround Israel from all sides and all areas with Muslim Brotherhood. And that for him is the way to the destruction of Israel. It is the way to destroy. And watch and see what Obama is doing is exactly what I'm talking about. Is just to give the authority to the Muslim Brotherhood. He wants them to be in charge. And I showed you the logo of the Muslim Brotherhood. and I know exactly who they are. Their history is very bloody. And by the way, all those like Al-Zawahiri and many others, they are from the seeds of the Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood is the biggest organization of Islamic terrorism in the world. Al-Qaeda is nothing comparing to them, and they are a lot smarter than Al-Qaeda. And they are in every city in USA, and they have centers, and they have mosques, and now Obama is trying to make them officially presented in USA government. They have men, they work for the government now, present them. This is a fact. You better wake up, American, before it's too late. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and Obama is a liar. See you soon.